welcome back to my channel. I have a very fun day in the life video for you guys today. We're going to be doing some home projects. I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of a Hobby Lobby haul in just a second. We're going to be putting together a little flower arrangement that I am seriously so excited to do and to share with you guys. It is a bright sunny day and it really just feels like spring is in the air. If you're anything like me, once I get to the end of winter, I am just like so ready for it to go. Honestly, if it were up to me, after December, all the snow would go away because I feel like January and February are just like very dreary. Anyway, that's where I stand with the seasons, but I'm excited to bring you guys along through today. It's actually my spring break, so I haven't done a video like this in a long time because I've been at school and everything, and I just haven't had time to do a very fun, chill video like this. So it's going to be super fun. Make sure that you're subscribed down below. You give the video a thumbs up to let me know that you liked it. Do you like more of the sit down, sort of professional videos where we talk through things, so there's voiceovers, or do you like the more casual videos like this where we just sort of go throughout the day and just do whatever is on our to-do list? I feel like I like a mix of both, and of course as spring is approaching, I feel like I'm going to be making a lot more of these videos, lots of spring homemaking and gardening. I am so excited to get my hands in the dirt and plant some things, plant some flowers and vegetables and things. So yeah, exciting times, but let's get going on this little flower bouquet. So basically what sparked inspiration for this was, first of all, I watch a lot of very like homemaking, home decor. I watch a lot of similar videos to the videos that I personally make, and a lot of them have lots of beautiful flowers and arrangements. I feel like those are so pretty. And then my aunt was actually cleaning out her house and getting rid of some things, and she put this online, and oh my gosh, it is so pretty. It is huge. This is technically a shelf, so it's got like little wall brackets or whatever you want to call those, little attachments so that you can hang it on the wall. But I basically want to make like a really long, beautiful, sort of like luscious arrangement with a bunch of different florals. So this is so pretty. I feel like it just put me in the mood for a big, beautiful flower arrangement. So with that being said, after work yesterday, I went to Hobby Lobby and picked up a bunch of florals, so I have a big haul to show you guys. So I will insert that little clip here, and then we will come back and we will sort of discuss my thought process and how we want to put this thing together. So I left Hobby Lobby with a bunch of new goodies, mostly florals. I spent probably at least half an hour in the floral section just trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And there's also just a couple other things, mainly just one thing that I needed for this arrangement. So before I went to Hobby Lobby, I probably should have taken like some measurements or something and sort of figured out what I was doing. So I just basically bought a bunch of things knowing that I was going to be in the area a couple more days this week, so I figured I could return them if I didn't need them. But it looks like I'm only going to need one of these floral foam packages. They have so many different shapes and sizes, so if you have like a little vase or something that you want to use them for, I'm sure you can find something that's going to work perfectly. I believe they also sell them in like just the individual bricks, so that way if you have like a very small arrangement, you don't need to buy a giant package like this. This was $4.99 for a pack of 6, and since we're doing like a little Hobby Lobby haul, I also got some hot glue sticks. After last week's project, after last week's video, I was running low on some hot glue sticks, so I got some more of those. And another random thing that I found was this little piping tip. I have been really into cake decorating and stuff lately. I actually made a wedding cake recently. I made my dad's birthday cake, and I just love decorating cakes. It's really fun. It's just another creative outlet that I love, but we don't have anything like this that has sort of like the closed star tip. Saw that and it was $1.59, and I think it was like 40% off or something, so it was barely anything. And now we have a bunch of florals. This makes me so happy. I'm gonna break down everything and sort of bring you through my thought process as I was going through the aisles. So one thing I will mention is I did go during a week where the florals are 50% off. I think that that is the best way to get very affordable florals because by themselves some of these are very pricey, especially the more realistic sort of statement flowers. But the first thing I was looking for was a sort of green filler. I knew that I wanted this to be a very lively, very green arrangement with a few pops of color. So I spotted these, and these are so pretty, and they're also just like a very like big and feathery. You really get a lot for one stem. One stem is $5.99, so what is that, like $3 per stem? And I got 4 of these, and like I said, I didn't really know how much I was going to need, so I'm gonna try to keep them intact as much as possible until I know for sure that I'm using them. And these are just like so pretty and realistic. I feel like they could go literally anywhere. Along those same lines of a sort of filler greenery stem, I wanted to get something that was a little bit different and incorporated a little bit of a different tone of green. So I found these. They are so pretty, so dainty and delicate. I got 2 of these just because I feel like they're going to accent very well, but I don't want them to be too overwhelming. I really like this warm green and just a very slight touch of warmth to sort of give the arrangement a little bit of a variety. You can sort of see the contrast. I feel like those are gonna look so good together. And these are also $5.99 a piece. The last sort of filler stems that I got were these. They kind of resemble like a baby's breath, but if you look closely, they're like little mini roses. I feel like they're so pretty, and they come with a lot of different pieces on them. That way I can separate them, cut them apart, and I feel like they're just gonna complement it, bring in that little bit of brightness. And another thing you may notice is a lot of these flowers are different shapes. I really like to mix them up, have a good variety of florals. So these ones are also $5.99, and these are super tall. And lastly, let's talk about our more statement colorful flowers. So I wanted to add a little bit of a color in. I was going back and forth on what color I wanted to sort of accent with this year. Last year I think I did maybe like a blue, oh maybe it was pink, I don't know. But I started with these gorgeous little sort of peony stems. I love how realistic these look. I'm really hoping that I can actually plant real ones of these this year. This stem was $6.99, so it was a little bit more on the pricey side, of course at 50% off, but I love this, and I love the different tone of the green. And I got 3 of these. For statement flowers, since this is really just like one main bud, I only want a few, but as I said, I sort of grabbed extra ones just to make sure that I had everything I needed and I didn't need to run back out there. So I got 3 of these, and when I picked them up, I remembered, I was like, I'm pretty sure I bought one of those peonies in the past, and I did. I went downstairs and I found it. So these are not a new flower by any means, but they are so gorgeous. Like, look at those. They are so pretty. We have a couple other statement flowers that are a little bit smaller and a bit of a different shape. The first ones being these. Now I love these. They are so pretty. They have that same sort of pink color, but they're a little bit more on that rusty sort of pink side. And I knew that I wanted to incorporate a little bit more warmth into this. The peonies are a little bit more of a cool toned pink, so I wanted to bring in some warmer tones. These are so pretty. They look so realistic. These were, again, a little bit more on the expensive side. They were $7.99, so about $4 per stem. I got 2 of these. These next ones I may not use. These are a very basic sort of like white creamy floral. They're just like very simplistic and very realistic looking. This one was also, I believe, a little bit more on the expensive side, $7.99 per stem. These ones are really thick, like compared to all of the other florals that we have here. Like, it's very thick. It's a very nice stem, but very beautiful nonetheless. Not sure if I'm going to use it though. And last but not least, I got these little guys. I feel like these are so pretty. I like how they almost look like a sort of snapdragon or something. I love the sort of cool and warm tones of the pink. They're sort of mixed together. They're like more cool on the bottom and more warm on the top. These were $7.99 per stem, so $4 for each one, and these are just so pretty. I didn't have anything like this. I wanted to add in just a little bit more variety, and I feel like this shape is just like so pretty and fun to look at. So these might be fun to sort of accent throughout the piece. So that is my little floral haul. I think we are going to go ahead and get started on putting this together. I'm going to start by cleaning this thing out really quick with just some like surface spray or something. Put the floral foam down and just sort of stick flowers in. Another thing I wanted to mention was where did I put it? I do have this little tool I'm going to be using today that I think is going to be very handy for this process. I'll try to link something similar down below. I think I just got this from like our grocery store, but I'm fairly certain you can get something very similar at any sort of hardware store. So it's like these little pliers, but there's also like a little wire cutter in the middle there, so that way I can easily just sort of like snap the wires of the florals. And then there's like a bunch of tools on this side. I think there's like a screwdriver, there's a flathead screwdriver, there's a little filer in here. We're just gonna sort of play around with it. I'm gonna make it just like a very peaceful, fun, creative situation, and then we will come back and I'll show you guys the final arrangement and share with you guys some of my tips and things that I learned throughout the process. I'm gonna use the apple cider scent because that's all we got.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. And I think to myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else for the rest of our time. And I know it so well, I will always be by your side. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
These make me so happy. It is such an understatement. Like, look at this. So pretty. I feel like this is just such a mood boost. So as expected, I did learn a few things. I used most of the florals that I purchased, but there are like $18 worth of florals that I'm going to be returning probably tomorrow or later in the week. But nonetheless, I am glad that I did pick up some extra options just so I have different options and figure out different configurations. There's so many different ways that you could put this together. These green floral stems, I basically used all of them. If you get these specific ones, or really most of the Hobby Lobby florals are like this, you can sort of get the little leaf and most of them just like pop right off like that, and you don't even need to cut them. And that is mostly what this big bouquet is. I found that I needed a lot of these, and I am super glad that I got 4. And as you guys saw, I did this little one and it's so cute. It usually sits over there like on our end table, and I feel like this is just gonna be really pretty. So I just had like a little bit of that floral foam left over, and I just put a little piece in there and thought that would be a nice little springy compliment. So have lots of options. Floral foam is a definite must. I feel like those were so helpful for putting together that arrangement. If you guys didn't see in the footage, I sort of took all of these little stems that I basically had left over from like cutting off them. I like cut off like a 2 to 3 inch piece and put them in between the styrofoam or the floral foam so that they would sort of like stick together and not move around as much. And as you guys saw, I started with a lot of the greenery pieces, and then I went in with my statement flowers, so like the peonies and then like the little rusty pink colors, and then from there I just filled in everything. So that's pretty much what I learned. You really just have to work at it. It is so therapeutic. I literally had so much fun doing this. I want to do this every single year. I want to do this every single day if I could. It was just really, really fun and really relaxing. Up next on the agenda is cleaning up this giant mess. You can't even see all of it, but we're gonna clean all this up, and then I gotta figure out where I'm going to be putting the big one. So we're gonna do a little bit of cleaning, and then we'll have a little bit of a decorating session sort of to kick off some spring decorating, but this is just the start. So let's clean up and let's add some little spring touches. Now I've got to figure out where I want to put this. I feel like I'm going to have to go with the big cabinet, but I'm going to have to probably rearrange some things. Also, I found this like brass lamp in our basement. I love this. So I had it sort of incorporated into this, but you know, we got to change it around a little bit. That is so pretty. Looks so elegant. Maybe we'll put like the olive branches in like the bathroom or something, because they're really pretty. I just feel like another thing of florals is just gonna be way too much. I feel like I need like one more thing, but is this like, I don't know if that goes. Maybe I liked it better before. Okay, that is cute. I guess it's the afternoon now. It's like almost 1:30. It is 2 days later from when I last saw you guys, and I wanted to sit down and do a little bit of organization, sort of spring cleaning type of thing. I really need to get going on this because my room is slowly accumulating things, and it doesn't get the attention that it needs. So the main thing I want to do is organize this drawer behind me. I'll kind of show you the state of it and everything in a second here. Like, I just need to make some piles. Some stuff needs to go downstairs in my craft room. I need to get rid of some things, and I also have like a little organization thing for like DVDs and things that I'm going to talk about. So first of all is this drawer here. This is basically like my makeup, hair care drawer, if that makes sense. There's so much just like disorder in here. Like, I have packaging from a little hairnet thing for the shower that I don't need. I have clips and things everywhere. A lot of things are knocked over. Like, my toiletry bag is open, and I tried using this hair towel for a while and it didn't work for me, so I'll probably see if anybody in my family wants that, and if they don't, I'll just get rid of it. So this is the first drawer. And then is it this drawer? Maybe it's not this drawer. All right, you can sort of see it, but down here I keep like my duffel bags and stuff. That's basically gonna stay the same, except I have a bunch of like DVDs and cases for DVDs down here. If you don't know, which I don't think I've ever talked about it on here before, so you probably don't, I do like weddings and photography stuff on the side, so I need DVDs all the time, and I actually have a whole box that you'll probably see full of, what, 25 little cases like these. That way I can burn the discs and things for their weddings and stuff. So basically down here we have like scarves and things, which I don't want to get rid of. This is such an awkward angle, I'm so sorry. I don't want to get rid of, but there's a bunch of empty space here. I feel like it'd make like a good sort of like hub for all these things, and I can sort of organize and make sure everything's together, because I also have a bunch of DVDs and things just sitting on my desk right now. So those are gonna find a home, but I think the first thing we're going to do is just sort of make piles of things I need to take downstairs, things that don't belong up here, and then we'll start going through that top drawer first to get rid of trash and just sort of reset everything, and then we'll make like a little hub. So I think that's what we're going to be doing today. Later, we are also going to be installing some bathroom like towel hooks. We haven't had towel hooks in our bathroom before, which is kind of weird to me. I feel like everybody has those. I'll show you what they look like. We got these from Amazon. They were the last 3 when I ordered them. I can link them down below, and maybe they'll be in stock where you are, or they'll come back in stock soon, hopefully, because they're really nice. But this is essentially what they looked like. I didn't want the traditional ring. I wanted something a little bit more modern, and I like how the base is like a square, and it's matte black, and it's like very sturdy. It doesn't like sort of like hang and bang all over the place. So these are gonna be nice. I want to put 2 in our bigger bathroom, so on either side of the mirrors, and then we're gonna put 1 in the littler bathroom that I did like a makeover on probably a year or 2 ago. But we are gonna need to wait on this until my dad gets out of work in a few hours, because there's a couple of them that are placed right above an outlet, and if you didn't know, you shouldn't screw screws into like a wire that's like connecting to an outlet, if that makes sense. Basically, he's gonna make sure that I'm not gonna get electrocuted, which I appreciate. So those are coming up, like I said. I'll link them down below in case they do come back in stock, because they're super nice. Let's get into some spring cleaning. I feel like this is a very nice way to sort of reset my space before also going back to school. I feel like it just needs to be done, and it's gonna boost my mood a lot.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in
else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
I feel like those towel hooks were exactly what those bathrooms needed, especially the bigger one. I feel like it just needed a little something to frame everything together and to sort of bring everything together. There are a few plans that we have for the future to sort of bring that specific bathroom, just a few more updates, fresh coat of paint. Of course, I have some other ideas, but that's not going to be for a little while. But I think I'm going to end today's video here. As you can see, it is super dark. It's like almost 8:30, so I'm probably going to sit down and probably edit this video. I may even read a little bit, and I'll head to bed, go to work tomorrow, and I'm actually going out with a friend and seeing a play tomorrow, so I'm super excited for that. Don't get to do that very often, so very excited. But thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed doing a little bit of decluttering, cleaning, a little bit of decorating, and that flower arrangement was so pretty. If you liked it, make sure that you give it a thumbs up, you subscribe down below, you turn on that bell so that you don't miss a new video every single week on my channel. And I believe that is everything. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye guys.
I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say